Melanie has a long family history of breast cancer. Her mother, grandmother, and each of her 3 aunts were affected by either breast cancer, ovarian cancer, or both. She will have to share the importance of education and screening with her kids someday.
I was diagnosed at 38 years old with triple-negative breast cancer. It was just a month before the Christmas holidays and my 39th birthday. I opted to have a bilateral mastectomy, a bilateral oophorectomy, and I also had 16 rounds of chemotherapy because I carry the BRCA1 gene mutation. I had taken the gene mutation test in July of 2008, was diagnosed with the gene, or understood that I had the gene, and started preparing for the prophylactic surgeries. And in November 2008 was taking what I thought would be my last MRI before those surgeries, and that's when my breast cancer was detected. I had both my children. My daughter was 1, my son was 4 when I was diagnosed. Our biggest concern was maintaining a sense of normalcy for them. So especially because it was around the holidays, we wanted to kind of keep up our traditions of celebrating and opening gifts on Christmas morning. So we did those things. It was hardest for my son because he was old enough to detect that something was different. And it especially freaked him out when I lost my hair with chemo. But the important thing was for us to be open and honest with them. So I shared with him that I was sick, but that I was doing everything that I could to get better. I feel good today. I feel really good. I guess my new metaphor is I was pretty much sidelined when I was on chemo. It was very debilitating for me. And last month I ran my first half marathon, and I ran the entire 13.1 miles. So I'm feeling good. I try to celebrate everything now and try to just really get the most I can out of every day, and encourage the same in my children, and pursuing things that they love and getting as much enjoyment as they can out of life. I've been doing a lot of advocacy work. I've gone to Capitol Hill. I've talked to different congressmen and senators. I've also been doing a lot of speaking, urging our elected officials to increase funding for cancer research because it's been underfunded for years with federal cuts. So I think we have been successful, but obviously cancer still takes lives and still impacts lives. So there's still much, much more to do. So work is not done, and I'll continue. The biggest thing for me is just make sure that you are involved at the local, federal, state level to make sure that cancer research is a priority. Make sure that your health is your biggest priority and that you do everything you can to survive and have a great quality of life.
Melanie is not a statistic. She's a wife, mother, and a breast cancer survivor. The mission of the American Association for Cancer Research is to prevent and cure all cancers. Please support National Cancer Research Month at aacrfoundation.org.